Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and a little bit of sunlight in my face. It's early morning here. Um, I completely forgot about doing this video until like 2 days ago, and I'm like, oh. And so when I started the year, um, uh, I was still relatively new to tarot, and I decided to pull do a year spread with my cards. And so every month I've been doing like a recap of that card for each month. So I'm doing this for September, which is also my birth month. And I pulled quite a few cards, matching cards for the card of the month for September. Just because I wanted to show them off, and it's my birthday month, so I feel like I should show more. I did use, when I did the spread, my Light Seers Tarot, and the card of the month is the Wheel. And I've seen so many videos where people they're anxious about this card because it often tends to shine a light on the darker things, like they have no control over their fate. And I believe that to an extent, because we have signs and synchronicities that show us, here's the path you're supposed to be on, here's the direction you're supposed to be taking. So I feel that there are opportunities to make the wheel turn in a certain direction, the wheel of fate, if you will. And I love this. This is my soul deck. I love this deck. This is one of those cards that the second you look at it, you can see the light seer side of things and the shadow seer side of things. So there's this duality of light versus dark in this deck. And it's one of the reasons I love it, because almost every card as soon as I see it, I see the light and the dark side of things. And again, to me, it's all about perception. If you think, hey, fate's going to just keep dropping me crap, it's going to keep dropping you crap. If you miss the signs and synchronicities, or you're not looking for the signs and synchronicities for the direction you're supposed to be taking, that's all on you. Fate has nothing to do with that, because they're giving you signs and synchronicities that say fate is about to do this. We're giving you a way out. And to me, that's what I say. Fate. There's certain things I think in life that we are fated to experience, no matter what. But there are other things that we can do to kind of turn the wheel in our favor. So to me, it's not about being afraid of the wheel. It's about understanding it and understanding the direction we're taking, the choices we're making. It can actually tip the wheel one way or another. So that's what I see in this card now. Like the week before or 2 weeks before September, I had a very deep, heartbreaking conversation with someone. And then my birthday hit at September 2nd. The 4th, I flew out to Utah to visit my daughter. And I felt when I went out there, I'm like, I'm going to go out there and meditate. I'm going to go sit on some mountaintop somewhere and just zen out. And when I came back, I didn't do any of that while I was gone. But when I came back, I was like, man, I didn't do any of this stuff. But like a week or two after I came back, it was like something had shifted, regardless if I had actually sat and meditated. And to me, sometimes the wheel can also be about a coming change. Um, but something inside me had shifted, to where kind of like the rose-colored glasses were off, or um, I realized so many things had happened while I was gone, that I didn't realize until I came back. And I think that was spot on, for the month of September for the wheel, because there were so many things, mentally, physically, just spiritually, all this stuff started coming out once I came back. And like the second I touched down, and I didn't realize it till like a week or two later, that the wheel of change was coming and has happened. So yeah, totally, totally makes sense for the wheel of the month, for the card of the month. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys a couple more. Well, not a couple more. There's quite a few from other decks, that don't all show, because this is a very Rider-Waite-Smith version to me. And I actually have the 2.0 Rider-Waite-Smith in here. It's very Rider-Waite-Smith. It's got the 4 animals. To me, that's like the 4 elements or the 4 winds. It also reminds me of the Bible when they talk about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. They've got the head of a eagle, lion, other things. But to me, that also could represent that. I don't like cards that show a religious aspect of things. But being that this is the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, I thought I would throw that in there. Plus, I love this deck because it's one of the few Rider-Waite-Smith decks that I adore because of the coloring. It's amazing. And then we have my Antique Anatomy. I love this card. Love the colors in it. I love that it has the 4 elements again. And this time it's the cups, not swords, wands, and pentacles, representing the 4 suits. Reminds me of the Hands of Time when I see this. I love it. Then we have from my True Black Tarot. And then instead of the Wheel of Fortune, it is Destiny. If you see that at the bottom, it's kind of iridescent. This one actually kind of creeps me out. But it's beautiful. Then we have from my new 5-cent tarot, the backs are purple. And as soon as I saw this, I heard monkey see, monkey do, and then you got 3 monkeys in here that's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and then we have the snake on this side. And I thought that was very fitting for this card. Then we have the Universal Celtic Tarot, and that's the wrong card. Never mind. I won't put it in there because I picked the World card. I don't know why I grabbed that. Grabbed the wrong card. The Wheel of Fortune and the New Era Elements Tarot, very fitting to me. Very fitting. This is leaning more toward it's a game of chance. Which I don't like to take anything to chance. So I love the card for that reason. For that, it seems very fitting, but at the same time, I don't always agree with it. Then we have for my tarot, Muha. Most of this deck is very Rider-Waite-Smith. I don't see that it's Rider-Waite-Smith in this. I just love the image. It's very beautiful. And then we have from my tarot, the She. Beautiful. And again, it has a very different feel than the Rider-Waite-Smith. We have the Shadowscapes. Very pretty. I just wanted to show it off because it's beautiful. And we have the Acorns Tattoo Tarot that I have trimmed and edged. To me, that's very Rider-Waite-Smith. And I was realizing, this is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm, and it's called the Fortune Fairy, and it's beautiful. And I found out while I was doing this video that I've got quite a few that don't follow traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, which I love, because it gives you a total different vibe. This is from my Illuminati. This is very Rider-Waite-Smith clone, but it's just beautiful. It's glorious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. We have from my Santa Muerte, because it's October and I'm showing off September, so I had to throw it in there. Beautiful. There's an actual wheel in there. Then we have my Tarot of the Secret Forest, and it looks like the wheel is just a giant flower. It's beautiful though. And then we have, I threw in something kitschy from the movie Tarot. The Wheel of Fortune, it's the movie is Inside Llewyn Davis. And I love that there's a cat, there's like a shadow of a wheel or a ring back there, and there's a cat walking around on it. Not seen this movie, but I thought I would throw that in there. And then we have one of my newest decks, Friends Tarot, very Rider-Waite-Smith. Except that's Ross, and I think that's Monica down there for the Friends. And it has, again, all the 4 elements, or the 4 suits in it as well. Very simple, but to me it's very Rider-Waite-Smith as well. And last but not least, my 2 favorites, I think. Other than my Lightseers. My Encore Tarot. And like I said before, any chance I get to show this deck off, I will. This card is perfection. It is, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we have my newest and probably my favorite wheel come to date with all my tarot decks that I have. That's not all the ones I have that I just showed you, but from the new Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Oracle, the Wheel of Fortune, or, yep, Wheel of Fortune. It is the 3 Fates. If you don't know what the 3 Fates are, it's a Greek mythological thing. All you have to do is Google the 3 Fates if you want to see it. And I love the idea that they're weaving a tapestry of life, of fate, of what's happening or what's going on, and they're using the roots from the ground. So it's very grounded and earthy, and I love that idea. The concept is completely different to me than what the Wheel of Fortune normally is, and I love that. And as soon as I saw this on a walkthrough, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the 3 Fates. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful card. Probably my newest favorite Wheel of Fortune. Love it. So anyway, that was my September, month of September card that I pulled in January. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, please don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you are alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great afternoon. Bye.